Hello, everyone. I'm Ashley, the Vice President of the Snow Leopard Conservancy. Thank you so much for joining us today here at the Wildlife Conservation Network Fall Expo. I'm delighted to be representing a team of snow leopard conservationists today, talking about the challenges and successes we've had over this last year. So without further ado, let's head over to Asia and learn more about snow leopards. Snow leopards live in mountain ranges in over 12 countries of Central, South, and East Asia, including the Himalaya. The Himalaya serves as Asia's water towers, providing fresh water for more than hundreds of millions of people downstream. These cats are perfectly adapted for extremely low temperatures and high altitudes up to 19,000 feet in this rugged, remote, and often harsh landscape. The snow leopard is revered for its majestic beauty, agility, elusive ghost-like nature, and both its power and vulnerability. There are an estimated only 4,000 to 7,500 snow leopards left in the world. As an apex predator in this interconnected web of life, snow leopards are an essential keystone species and for a healthy mountain ecosystem in Asia. Also sharing these landscapes are traditional herders, whose customs and ways of life have largely remained unchanged over centuries. Across the snow leopard's range, though, there are many human-influenced threats, including political instability, unsustainable development, poaching, human-wildlife conflict, and climate change. But the Conservancy's work has been built upon 40 years of Dr. Rodney Jackson's pioneering work studying snow leopards, human predator interactions, and helping lead global conservation efforts to protect and save snow leopards. SLC was founded in the year 2000 by Rodney Jackson and Darla Hillard with a grassroots approach, engaging local communities to conserve snow leopards with innovative techniques that address root causes for human-wildlife conflict, one of the main threats to snow leopards. This conflict can arise when livestock depredation occurs, when unprotected livestock are killed by snow leopards and other predators such as wolves. Depredation can result in devastating losses for both financially and emotionally for herders and families, and can often result in retaliatory killings of the predators. Fortunately, we can prevent these livestock depredations through predator-proofing corrals and fox-like deterrence through our Lights for Life program. At Annapurna, Nepal, we have been working with the Naranfu mountain communities under the Darwin Initiative. These communities have persevered through significant hardship, not only from the pandemic, but from recent major disasters such as food insecurity, recent flooding, and landslides. In addition, there was a mass livestock depredation incident this past spring caused by a snow leopard killing all the livestock from one herder's family. Fortunately, I'm relieved to report that this did not result in the retaliatory killing of the snow leopard. Over the past year and a half, we've been working closely with these communities to adapt our original plans to now provide emergency relief in the form of personal protective equipment to help with COVID, and food sources, and help repair solar panels that were repaired during the recent disasters. In addition, a radio broadcast program was also launched with snow leopard and biodiversity conservation information out into rural communities. Also, earlier this year, with the help of the Wildlife Conservation Network Emergency Relief Fund, we were able to offer new skills trainings for these communities most affected by the loss of tourism to help build new income streams. This support is helping these communities persevere during this extremely challenging time and help coexist with snow leopards. With the Darwin Initiative coming to a close at the end of this year, our next challenge will be securing funding to continue the work with the Naranfu communities to continue mitigating conflict in this priority snow leopard landscape. Our longer-term goal is to scale up these conservation efforts throughout communities in Nepal and then across snow leopard range. Human-wildlife coexistence does not happen overnight. But over the last 2 decades, that shows that grassroots interventions like predator-proof corrals, fox lights, Himalayan homestays, and initiatives like Land of the Snow Leopard are transforming how local people view this cat, from a pest to a valued asset. And in some regions, restoring this magnificent feline as a sacred species. I personally want to thank Rodney and Darla for their 40 years of pioneering work in community-based conservation dedicated to snow leopards. Their unparalleled dedication to the communities and to snow leopards has paved the way for not only snow leopard conservation, but for other big cat conservation. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing some of the extraordinary individuals that Rodney and Darla's work continues as they mentor the next generation of snow leopard conservationists. The first is Renson Lama. Renson is a conservation biologist with a Third Pole Conservancy and an executive member of Mountain Spirit in Nepal. In 2015, Vincent was awarded the WCN Sydney Byers Scholarship to support his graduate school work to study Himalayan wildlife, including snow leopards. I'm delighted to share that after 40 years after Dr. Rodney Jackson won the Rolex Award for Enterprise to study snow leopards in Nepal, which led to the first scientific insight into the behavior and ecology of this elusive cat, Renson has won the illustrious Rolex Award, honoring his dedication to community-based conservation of snow leopards and Himalayan wildlife in his home village of Humla, Nepal.
My name is Renson Lama. I work in the most remote part of Nepal on community-based conservation. I come from Humla. It's one of the most remote and biologically diverse region in Nepal. The way I'm brought up, the Buddhist philosophy of compassion, coexistence, balanced relationship between human and nature are the root inspiration to me. I'm the first environmental graduate from my own area. My project focuses on initiating local biodiversity conservation, promoting local leadership, local ownership, and building resilient communities. It is my responsibility to share my knowledge. We really need to recognize the community effort, their values, their tradition, and make them the real steward of the initiative. My passion is growing day by day. It's a long way, but I'm ready for that.
Renson, we are so excited for you and know that you will continue your amazing work promoting human-wildlife coexistence in Humla and inspire the next generation of Nepalis to become conservationists. Congratulations. Working alongside Renson in Nepal is Tashi Gali, wildlife photographer and citizen scientist turned field biologist. Tashi was chosen by Business 360 as one of the top 100 people to watch in the arts in 2021. In addition to monitoring the local snow leopard population, Tashi allows us to use his stunning photography to bring more awareness to snow leopards and their conservation. Thank you and congratulations, Tashi. I'm delighted to announce our next partner, Maria Asanova, Director-elect of Land of the Snow Leopard Network, LOSL for short. LOSL is a groundbreaking initiative working with Indigenous cultural practitioners to save snow leopards by blending Western and Indigenous science. In 2020, Maria was announced the winner of the prestigious Stanford Bright Award. This award is for an individual who has made significant contributions in the environmental preservation and sustainability area.
Snow leopard is considered as a sacred totemic animal to many communities. Snow leopard is the only mammal in the world who lives in such high altitudes. It faces an unprecedented amount of threats, habitat loss, poaching, mining, a loss of its food supply. Despite all of these difficulties, it's still there. I truly believe that snow leopard is an elder. He shows us how humans should be. I currently serve as the executive director of the Baikal Bird Center for Indigenous Cultures. We focus on the revival of traditional indigenous knowledge of the indigenous peoples of the Lake Baikal area. and that includes intergenerational transfer of knowledge. We work on the reintroduction of the Aboriginal livestock breeds back to the Buriat landscape. Of course, we're part of the Land of Snow Leopard Network. We're one of the founding members. The work of the Land of Snow Leopard Network is rooted in indigenous understanding of the sacredness, cultural and environmental significance of the snow leopard and its ecosystems.
So one of the things I think about Maria is that she so clearly sees her path as being this bridge. And over the years with the Land of Snow Leopard, she's really gained the respect of these elders and shamans within the network. These elders and shamans are people who connect with the ancestors, and the ancestors guide them in decision-making.
We are a strong network of more than 100 people from 5 regions: Mongolia, Republic of Buryatia in Russian Federation, Republic of Altai, Russian Federation, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan.
In these uncertain times, it may feel so challenging to reconnect and to strengthen our relationship with Mother Earth. The Land of Snow Leopard Network is always immensely grateful to the beautiful and wise snow leopards for being our elders. We're also very thankful to our human elders and spiritual practitioners who work tirelessly for the benefit of all beings on Earth. It is my honor to introduce Indigenous cultural practitioner and a spiritual elder, Buin Badrach Ertensakt of Alhanut clan, a founding member of the Land of Snow Leopard Network from Mongolia.
За та бүхний энэ өдрийн амар амгалан эрен мэдчилж байна. За энэ сайхан хуралд оролцож байгаадаа маш их баяртай байна. За тэгээд намайг танилцуулсан учраас би шууд гол санаагаа хэлье гэж бодож байна. За тэгэхээр манай алтайчууд бол эрт дээр үеэс байгаль дэлхий ан амьтан шүтэн болгон дахиж ирсэн ийм сайхан боломжтой ард юм. Тиймээс энэ холбоо хэлхээгээ алдагдахгүй тулд хүн байгаль соёлын алтан эхлэгийг хадгалж хамгаалах хэрэгтэй гэж бид нар үздэг. Хүн бол өөрийнхөө соёлоороо дамжуулж байгаль эхлэхийг хамгаална гэж боддог. За ялангуяа уугуул соёл бол байгаль хамгаалах мэдлэг бол маш их бий. Өөрөөр хэлбэл зэвсэг бишрэл их чухал ашиг бүгдэлтэй. Байгаль эхлэхийг бол бидний хувьд далдаас ивэж эрч хүчийг хайрладаг ийм сайхан онцгой морон сайхан орон зай байгаа юм. Энэ эрч хүчийг авахын тулд бид хүн байгаль байгаа зэрлэг ан амьтдыг шүтэн болгон дахиж ирсэн ийм уламжлалтай. Тэдний нэг бол цоохор ирс юм аа. Цоохор ирс бол Монгол орны баруун алтан байгалийн тэнцвэрийг хадгалж хамгааж өгдөг ийм гол амьтны нэг. Цоохор ирсийг хамгааснаар бол бид бусад ан амьтнаа болоод байгалийн ариун нандин шүтэлцээг хадгалах ийм нөхцөлийг бүрдүүлж байдаг гэж үздэг. Яагаад гэвэл цоохор ирсийг хамгааснаар бусад ан амьтдаас давхар хамгаалагдаж байдаг. За цоохор ирсийг алтайчууд бол бас их хүндэтгэн уулын эзэн за цоохор дээлтгээд ингээд өөрийнх нь нэрээр хэлдэг. Зөвхөн хүндэтгсэн ийм хүндтгэлийн нэрээр хэлдэг. Эзэн гэдэг бол айлын эзэн эцэг хүн гэдэг адилхан ийм утгаар ойлгож за үүнийгээ бол тэр тухайн нутаг орныг хамгаадаг нэмтэд хүндэтгэж бас ингэж хэлдэг байна. Үүн шиг уугуул иргэд бол цоохор ирсийг бас тухайн газар нутгийнхаа эзэн савдаг гэж ингэж үзэж бас хүндэтгэн ингэж биширсэн ийм түүхэн боломжтой. Тийм учраас цоохор ирсийг эрт үеэсээ шүтэж дахиж ирсэн. За энэ эртнээс ирсэн дахлах шүтлэгийн боломжлууд бол одоо ч гэсэн ингэж хадгалагдсаар байдаг. Тийм учраас уугуул иргэд бол уламжлалт үнэлгийг хадгалж төвийн төлөөлөх ийм шаардлага хэрэгтэй байна. За тэгээд энэ хуралд өөрийнхөө хэлсэн үгээр төсгий гэж бодож байна. Байгаль дэлхийхэд л анхаарал халамж тавих хамгийн сайн уламжлалт аргуудын нэг бол байгалийн ариун нандин тахилгал газар газар нутгуудыг шүтэн бишрэх мөн хамгаалах явдал юм а гэж бодож үзэж байна. За анхаарал тавьсан баярлалаа. Та бүхэнд хамгийн сайхан мөхнийг хүсэмээрээ.
Our LOSL network covers huge territories to successfully connect and communicate for 5 regions in Central and Inner Asia, as well as for our allies and friends from all over the world. It takes a special type of language and cultural expertise, as well as devotion to Mother Earth. Our network is very grateful to Altansutsik, who have these qualities and been instrumental in our success. Altansutsik is an elder of Yusanmen clan of Tsekchen people in Mongolia, a grandmother of 11 grandchildren. She is a kid translator, an interpreter, and a founding member of our LOSL network.
Сайн байцгаана уу? Намайг 9 дуугийн Цэдэн дамбын алтан цэцэг гэдэг Wildlife Conservation Network-ийн гишүүд, дэмжигчид, найз бүхэд та бүгдийг Монгол орноос мэдчилж байна. 2013 онд Ирвсийн газар нутаг сүлжээ байгуулагдсан энэ үед анх зохион байгуулагчдын нэг байсанд маш их баяртай байдаг. Ингээд цоохор ирвэс сүрлэг сайхан уулын амтан амьдардаг тэр сайхан байгаль нутаг тэнд амьдардаг малчид орон нутгийн хүмүүс тэдгээрийн зан заншил соёл энэ бүгдтэй та бүгдтэй хуваалцахдаа маш их баяртай байна. Ингээд их дэлхийн байгалыг хамгаалдаг та бүгдийн ажил Wildlife Conservation Network-ийн бүх гишүүдэд амжилт хүсч бидний хурал сайн амжилттай өрнөхийг хүсэж байна.
Thank you so much, Buyan Badrak, Altan, and Maria. It is an honor to work with you all. I'm excited to also share that the entire Land of Snow Leopard Network has received the Disney Conservation Hero Award, recognizing local citizens for their commitment to save wildlife, protect habitats, and inspire their communities to take part in conservation efforts. Congratulations to all your extraordinary efforts for snow leopard conservation. I would like to recognize all of our dedicated partners who, despite facing endless challenges with the pandemic and taking care of their own needs and needs of their families, never stopped to work for snow leopards. We have worked closely together over Zoom, WhatsApp, email, phone calls, and continue to adapt our programs to move forward. Over the last year, we have strengthened our individual capacities as well as our collective capacity of our snow leopard network of conservationists. What hasn't faded is our spirit, passion for saving snow leopards and helping people with the vision that we can build a sustainable and peaceful future for snow leopards and mountain communities. We cannot thank you enough for your passionate support for wildlife conservation and partnership along this journey and this important time in human history. We truly could not do it without you. On behalf of the Conservancy, all of our partners, communities and snow leopards we work with, thank you so very much.